As civil society organizations have called on Nigeria to learn from the experience of the Rwanda genocide as it deals with its own issues of ethnic and religious conflict. They made this known at the public presentation of the book After Genocide, Memory and Reconciliation in Rwanda, and a panel discussion on lessons for Nigeria, organized by the California State University, Sacramento, USA, Chrisland University, Abeokuta, Prisoners Rehabilitation and Welfare Action, PRAWA, and the National Human Rights Commission in Abuja. The author of the book, an associate professor at the California State University, Sacramento, Dr. Nicole Fox, says it is important to recognize past atrocities inflicted on communities, acknowledging the victims and making efforts to provide resources for them to heal from the ordeal, stating that if these are not done, ethnic and religious cleansing could continue to pose a threat to the nation.
Rwanda went through a period of terrible war through genocide, which was really terrible atrocity. And they came out of that process looking at the part that memories and reconciliation played is quite key. Nigeria itself had gone through the Biafra-Nigerian war and currently going through a lot of conflicts and problems in many parts of the country. It is also important that we begin to look at what are the lessons we can pick, both for the past, for now, and for the future, because nobody really wants a situation where we will have a repeat. Sure that for Nigeria we have peace, and for Nigeria we can begin to heal. And if there are things that need to be done to, remember the past, but remember it in such a way that you say, never again. And to begin to reconcile. They take example in Rwanda. One of the things that led to the problem is the fact about ethnicity, the Hutus and the Tutsis. And now you can't go to Rwanda and ask somebody, where are you from? Which ethnic group are you from? But now, this is an issue that is also currently being deepened in Nigeria, and there are a lot of rifts being created, both in terms of ethnicity, in terms of religion. So I think that's a need for us to learn and see how can we begin to reconstruct our now to make sure that we have a peaceful country going forward.
The book is about how memorials matter in the lives of survivors of genocide, and the importance of recognizing past atrocities and naming them and validating survivors' experiences, as well as providing them with resources for them to heal in the aftermath of violence. And I think that the lessons that are most important for Nigeria to take away is how important it is to recognize those who have survived violence and to talk about those experiences so that they set the record straight and so that the truth comes out and so that society can begin to heal, because you can't heal if you don't acknowledge those experiences. In Nigeria, from what I've heard and from what I've been researching and hearing from the organizations today, is experiencing political instability and has some human rights abuses. And so Nigeria could learn from Rwanda about the importance of acknowledging those human rights abuses of the past. And in order to recognize those, that might actually help to reduce present-day human rights abuses and also political violence, so that people feel that their experiences have been validated.
Those kind of things that led to that genocide that are ringing bell in Nigeria now, we need to take steps to prevent them. For instance, hate speech today is like the order of the day. People talk so badly about other tribes. People talk so badly about other religions, and it's not necessary. Nobody's being prosecuted. Look at what happened during the election. Just this week, because of this planned protest, you can see what people are talking about other tribes. this new anthem of Nigeria is the best thing. A country where no man is oppressed, where peace and justice shall reign. Can we fulfill what our national anthem has said by really putting things in place to make sure that every single Nigerian gets justice, by making sure that we preach peace, by making sure that nobody is oppressed? We need to start growing a country that genuinely looks at integration of people, that really says, yes, I'm a citizen of this country, no matter where I'm born. When I'm born in the land called Nigeria, I'm a Nigerian. I'll be everything. Justice will be given to me, fairness will be given to me, and I will not be oppressed. So that we can avoid what happened in Rwanda. This preach of hatred is like politicians rise to power to show, by showing how ethnic they are, by showing that I'm an Igbo man before Nigeria, by showing I'm a Yoruba man before being Nigerian, by showing I'm a Hausa man before being Nigerian, whereas the only thing is it should be I'm a Nigerian. But I think the government must put in place policies that will not allow, genuinely, truthfully, not just for the psychedelic, purpose of it. Make sure that people who propagate this kind of thing, no matter how highly placed they are called to order. Because the way things are going, I'm afraid, I fear for our survival as a country. There's no unity. We are so divided along religious and ethnic lines. Current and present challenges, and if nothing else, how to have a dialogue on the many issues that pertain to our communities, our different groups, whether on the basis of ethnicity or religion or even gender, and be able to come to a better place that we have a lot more in common, and we have the need to forge ahead, but we cannot do that without having a united front. It doesn't mean that we are going to agree on how we go to get there, but at least agree on those things we know we can agree and move towards a more peaceful and prosperous